G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 days. We are back in the new 2.5 Survival Revival update, and I am in the middle of nowhere. I've built myself a little shack, it's still night time, I'm waiting for the sun. Today is going to be a very big day. So tonight, it's day 21, so tonight is the next Blood Moon Horde that is coming my way. We still have triple the zombies that we normally would, so it's going to be pretty bloody iffy. G'day Copper, how you going? Pretty bloody iffy at the best of times, but if I can even get back to my base, that's kind of step one. I'm all the way down to the south, I live up here, and I don't actually have... Nice. I don't actually have a proper horde base built yet. I'm still working with nothing. So if today goes well, I stand a chance. But if anything goes wrong, I'm in a lot of strife. I'm really going to hear, Bobby boy. Yeah, that's right. Crack on faster, please, to cash in my infested area job. Steroid, chocolate messiah. Couple of grenades wouldn't go terribly, actually. I am working with an elevator shaft, and throwing explosives down seems like a great idea. I'll take you. And you finally unlocked the special jobs. The whole reason I came here, Trader Hugh out in the snow, all the way out to the west. How far out is he gonna be? In fact, he's south of the pine forest and west of the desert. That's actually not terrible, but cheers, Bobby boy. Hopefully I'll see you in the morning. I can see the towers over the horizon over there, over the next little bluff. One of those is mine. So what do I actually, sorry, Cactus, what do I actually need to do then? I've got the framework of my horde base built, so I've got like the ladder up the elevator shaft and cleared out most of it with little grates at the top. That might be enough just for the moment, but I don't have much ammo. I've had some on the craft. Now I've got a couple of grenades, but I don't have everything in order like I would normally want to. I'm unsure about how to actually get the zombies in there. I never even tested the thing. There's my building. Just slot through weave through all the things, get down the stairs, a sick little backside 180 and land at the bottom. That totally counts as a land. I'll take that. I do want to run all my stuff back up to my base up the top, but while I'm down here, so how do the zombies actually get in? I haven't done the most important part of any of this. Where's the elevator shaft? It's at the back here, I think. So it's just here. So I have, look, on the other side of the elevator carriage, that's where my horde base starts. So from down here, there's nothing. I just want to see, like, maybe... Oh, you're not actually that strong. Maybe I could just go all the way from the ground then. I thought, like, normally elevator shafts are super bloody strong, made of stainless steel and 10,000 health. You're not actually too bad at all. That could be a much better solution. The problem here is going to be as well that, like, putting this in like this means that the Screamer's going to have a much easier way of getting to me. But block out a couple more blocks. Or just leave the rest of this here and just get them up. Getting things up has always been a challenge for me, now more than ever. I don't see why that wouldn't work now then. Like, there's still the access point through here if they need it for some reason. They've got the rope here that'll get out of the way because the ladder's there now. But I don't see how that can really go wrong, which is incredibly stupid and poorly thought out last words. Just tempting fate if ever I have. Get rid of this hatch, open up the gap a little bit more, and its frame. And maybe just like, can I just like pick a fight with a zombie somewhere and get them to come inside? Are there any zombies around? Is anyone out here? I need you to run my elevator. Here we go. Here we go. She's making her way inside. I'm gonna get back to the elevator shaft to see how she might make her way up. Because if she gets up to this level, she can get up to the top level, and that's not much to worry about. Are you here? It was a Lozer, I'm pretty sure. I can hear the tippy tappies. You've gone the wrong way. You've gone the wrong way, Loz. No, does that matter? Hang on. I'll see if I can help you out. I'll beat down the door with you. We'll tag team it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. You can almost make it through. One more swing, 2 more swings, we'll get it done. Stamina's out. All right, you just wait on there, and I'm gonna meet you up the ladder. Come this way. Come on then. Okay, if that's the case, doesn't matter then. As long as you can get to there, that totally works. That's A-okay with me. Send your floppy, get you all the way down to the bottom. And actually, that might end up being a good little pocket for all the loot bags to drop into. So that's fine. So that works. Doesn't matter if I get to this floor on the stairs and then go a different way. Totally fine. So good. Okay, I need to get my upgrading resources. I need to get all of this, especially conked up on the ladder. That should be more than enough of a... I need to get those blocks out of the way too, but so it just doesn't have the writing in the middle of my screen. That should be more than enough to look down and shoot whoever's coming up here, even just from here as well. Chuck some grenades down. I might put in like a door or something, some sort of trap door to make Molotovs or grenades a bit easier, but first things first, start with the basics and upgrade from there. Tell you what this does do though, this solves my dream of wanting to have an easy ladder all the way up to the top where my base is. It is a direct line, doesn't matter. I'll put like a sensor or something in here so an alarm can go off if a screamer shows up, because this is where the screamers will come to as well, but small price to pay. 1 or 2 screamers here or there, not an issue. A big horde night, big issue. Finally got all my stuff upstairs, took a little while. I think I kept taking damage when I'm jumping off this building now because I don't have... I'm too poor. I don't have enough money to keep my legs intact. Which was the book that gives it was a grand heist, was it? 4 great distances, I need to be carrying 5,000 jukes. So I'm $700 short of being able to jump off of buildings. Not what I'd expect. Never really noticed that that's a thing that I have to keep track of before. I also need a bunch more platforms to make a cigar so I could do some more trading. That was something people pointed out in the comments and I was missing it and I'd forgotten about that. So I'd definitely like to make one of those soon, but I do have, look at this, the smoker. Finally, the smoker for my bees upstairs. You can go into them. Gonna do it right away. They've been waiting. We can be friends. We can finally be friends, Buzzy boys. Here you go. Here you go. And there you go. Removes the chance to spawn angry bees when installed in an apiary. You bloody beauty. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here that I really desperately need. I do have a little bit of steel now. And in fact, the desert vulture. I'm missing handgun parts for a tier 2. Still missing a bunch for a tier 3. I could scrap that pistol. I don't really need the pistol all in. We don't have any other pistols around anywhere. But it only gives me 1. No. Okay, well, I can't make the vulture for tonight then. Never mind. Concrete mix, another 75. I'm running out of small stones. Maybe I need to go mining. Just go start swinging pickaxes around and get all the resources I need. Oh, man. What's the most pressing bit, though? Surely just upgrading. That's a shame. I was really hoping I'd gotten them. Repair tools in 5 more books to make the nail gun, but not working out my way for you. We can grab you, grab the wood, cobble, and conch. Not that much conch. How much do you have? Still not that much conch. I hope that's gonna be enough. Damn it, I'm hungry too. I might need to very desperately go and gather a whole bunch of resources. I thought I had this in the bag. I'm actually a little bit scant on some things. I liked that little chute design that I had back in the pine forest so much. I've tried to do the same here, just to really take all the margin for error out of me throwing my Molotovs or my bombs or whatever down into the chutes down below. That way should give me a pretty easy angle, and if I come up short, it's gonna roll down anyway, and it should end up landing, well, pretty much in that that elevator car actually. So that's a pretty good option. The thing is, though, I have to commit to this. A commitment's still bloody scary. We're doing it. We're doing it. Get you all wooded up. We're gonna go all the way to conch on, especially this platform, because this is always gonna protect me against like the coppers and stuff. I'm making a door to go over the top so I don't fall down. This is it. I'm committed. There's no going back. I don't think this time matters nearly as much which way the handle's going, where it did matter last time. So what's that? It's gonna open up over that way. Actually, no, I wanted to go the other way. Don't know why, just gut feeling is telling me that's something that I should do. Can I get you flat as a pancake, please? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. That's the most disappointing door since frickin' Titanic. Jack could have survived on that goddamn thing. 10 forged iron gone. Alright. Okay, cool. My gut feeling betrayed me. Hey, Josh, just do it this way. It'll be fine. God damn it. That's a stitch up. I'm upgrading all of the iron ladders up to conch as well, because you're only, yeah, 1,000 health compared to 5,000. Chalk and cheese, barely even the same bloody food group. Get you all the way up. I'm gonna run out of cobblestone, I think, before anything else. That's I will be sobbing if I can't get this going right. Cobblestone, lacking small stones again. How is that? Of all resources, how is that the one I'm lacking the most of? If this is gonna be where the grenades are coming down, I'm gonna make sure it's as open as it can possibly be. Get that light out of the way and all the roof pieces. I don't need to worry too much about the walls, I don't think. If I manage to nail that gap and send one down the bottom of the shaft, so be it. But this can just act as a bit of a bucket for me to keep them all in some sort of state. Because especially, they're going to get backed up through here. It's going to be a bit of a choke point for all the zombies inside this carriage. So if they're all standing there and I wing a grenade into it, that can only be a good thing. Right, just to make extra certain of it, I've gone all the way down to the bottom of the elevator shaft, so that should be fine. I'm going to use my pickaxe, get rid of the last couple of pieces around the outside of the elevator shafts. What am I missing? What am I missing? I've got that anxious feeling that I've overlooked something very bloody important. It's already bloody midday. What is it? What haven't I accounted for? I'm going to get a little bit fancy with this because I know, if anyone can accidentally hit this gap and ruin everything, it's gotta be me. So what I'm gonna do, to make this a little bit extra fancier, grab myself a wedge tip, go on face, and that's about perfect actually. Can I cling onto you? No, I can't. The zombies can though. So that's, even if I misjudge it a little bit and I hit the edge, it's gonna bounce into the buckets. That'll be fine. That'll be A-okay by me. Which means that, actually, come to think of it then, if this is important for pathing, you need to be conked up as well. Got a little bit of cobblestone left over, but the most critical part's always got to be conked. That's a rule that I've said so many times, so live by it. Otherwise, you'll die without it. Make sure that door's closed so no one's getting in. Nice. I don't see any downsides here. Like, yeah, they might go down there. The grenades might end up at the bottom, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Do I have my door back yet? Yeah, I do. All right, let's try this again, and this time I'm trying to be a complete munchkin and ruin it. So we get rid of you, actually. You're still on the sides. So what did I do last time? Last time I wanted it to be inverted the wrong way. So this time, there we go. There we go. Much better. Nice little grenade shoot. So ammo-wise, what are we looking at? Rolling with the rifle actually couldn't be a terrible idea. I've got a lot of random ammo. In fact, having you loaded up with some AP, looking straight down that ladder, I might get a couple of extra juicy kills without having to rely on the SMG. Do I have a bit of scope mod for you? I do. How many mod slots do you actually have? It's a perfect spot. Perfect spot. Chuck you in and you out. Grab you and load you up. And I probably also need to get the suppressor off the SMG. I mean, I love having a suppressor on the SMG, but I mean, I don't need to be quiet. I don't need to be quiet when everything's coming for me. Do I have any other muzzle mods at all? I do. The pistol, you can go. In fact, what I might need to do, it might be actually a pretty good idea, given that the Horde Knight is almost here. I could make my own learning elixir. I'm just missing super corn. I could just go and buy some. Could just go and buy some straight away. Go and do like a sellable stuff as well, because why not? Although I might wait till tomorrow. He restocks tomorrow, actually, doesn't he? And I just need... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I just need the learning elixir. So straight off the edge. Oh, no, wait. I left my bike upstairs. I packed away my mini bike and I realized on the way down. Idiot. All right, let's try this again. Like I'm not an absolute carrot cake. We can just slip on out, go back to trading again. There's still the drop all the way to the north, but when it's 2:30, I did want to run some of my electrical systems into that base, get like an electric fence or something on the ladder somewhere near the top, so if they do get overwhelmed and they are getting up towards the top, they'll get sizzled. I'll have a better chance of stopping them before they make it all the way through. In fact, that's a really good idea. I should definitely have that higher on the list of things to do. But the drop's out there, and the drop might give us some more ammo, or some more gunpowder, or some more books. Maybe we'll see. It's got some skull crushers, a health bar actually, which I don't have any of at the moment. I didn't bring any money. I left my money in the box back at home. I hate me. In fact, before I go then, do you actually have any learning elixirs on you? You've got 3. Got 3. I went back upstairs to get my bike and I didn't grab my cash. I've left home without my wallets. Oh my goodness gracious gosh. Why am I always so bad at just being a regular human being? Just be normal for once, for 5 minutes. It's one of those things. It could happen to any of us, which that's what I'm going to say to myself to make myself feel better. Could happen to the best of us. I'm so used to rolling with money on me in a locked slot all the time. Like I always have it with me. That now suddenly I don't have it with me. And why would I check? Why would I check what's always there? I made an ass out of you, but more important, made an ass out of me by making assumptions. Excuse me, zombies. Excuse me. Hopefully there's a couple of $100 in this thing. Pretty please. Pretty please, give me something good. A steel pickaxe worth $93 and a couple of mods as well. Open you. Don't have the shopping trolley, so I can't go reading. And a couple of mods out of those ones too. All right, that's not ideal with 144 now. I might just have to go without a learning elixir. I've lost my chance. I've lost my option. I've binned it. I'm gonna leave my bike down below in case I end up having some extra time later to maybe run back to traders and get those learning elixirs. I mean, it's important. I need those to get my levels up so I can continue to unlock some more stuff. I need the skill points, especially for like vehicles and stuff. Spend the skill points in Grease Monkey to find more of those magazines. That's not the most important thing in the world right now. How am I going to run my electronics? I've got a lot of room up here now, which I'm a big fan of. How can I do it? What have I got? 3 electric fences will be enough, battery banks, and a generator bank. That's all going to be fine. I don't see why they'd ever be down on this level. It's just a level below where I usually hang out. So if I could put like the electric fences on the outside out here at about at that same level as there, actually let's not go too crazy with it. Just shove you against the wall here somewhere, even though you don't look like you're attached to the wall, then that should get the wire going through at about there. I don't want it to be right up against the very top of one block down. So as they leave the wire, I think that's how they still get shocked. So this would be what? Yeah, just on that one. Might seem silly, but hanging it upside down like that should mean that the wire sitting in a pretty good spot. So 1, 2. So 1 block further back. Across also 1, 2. At the same height. Well, I hope it's the same height actually. We're gonna go this way. So the damage gets done to the electric fence the way the current is flowing. So as they get zapped, that's bloody perfect. This is the one that's gonna take all the damage, which should be pretty easy for me to come down and do repairs to afterwards. Is this stairway a liability? It might be. It might be. How strong are you? Can I get rid of you quickly? Not really. It'll be okay. And I think as like a backup, just in case things go really badly, chuck that extra electric fence that I had just above the other one so I can daisy chain it up to you. So you're the second one. So you're going to come up here, hit that one first. It's right above it. That's actually pretty much perfect. I couldn't really ask for it to go any better than that. I do need to run the actual power to it all though. That won't take too long. I've got generators, I've got batteries, I've got petrol. Where do I want to put all my power generation stuff? Huh. Right in here. That's a perfect spot. Little utility room. Oh. Uh-oh. If I get there fast. Get there fast. There's going to be screamers in the corridor. And I've left the door open. Home security, Woodle. Close your bleeding front door. Thank God I heard her in time. I mean, at least, at the very least, that proves that the pathing works. The screamers came all the way up. Thank you very much, both of you, for testing things out for me. The twins just doing their work. You may have got a bit of a giggle out before things kicked off, but I'm going to chuck in. Nothing's on yet, so I'm not going to get burned. Chuck in a cheeky little light over that side, just for now, so you can all be wired up as well. Make the jump. Across to you. I need a wire actually that directly from the power bank straight to you. Don't even go to the electric fences. Getting a bit thirsty. We're gonna be okay. Everything should now be wired up. Do I have any switches actually? I don't think I ever brought home any switches for me. A motion sensor. I need like a siren or something for you to let me know when screamers show up. But I think that's all good. I might even grab just a couple of torches around so I can see down the elevator shaft even better than before. Oh, yeah, the horde is coming. You, turn you on as well, so it's all going to be running. That should light up this one. I've left the door open again. Oh, come on, ladder. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty well lit. If I'm right at the top where I need it to be, that's all right. I'm only going to run that electrical lighting up the very tippy top for the rest of this. I'm just going to chuck in some... Oh, there's still you? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna chuck in just some firelight so I can see. That's gonna be, for symmetricality reasons. Light, all the way down the shafts. You need to go 6:30. 6:30. Do I have enough time to get back and get a learning elixir? I don't think so. It takes like an hour to get out there. He's close, but he's not that close. That's a real big risk. You know what though? It may be risky, but I'm gonna go for it regardless. That green light needs to go. Thank you. Just kind of mildly in the way. Don't want to take any chances. Make sure this time you do close your doors. Light goes there, light goes there, so it's nice and bright up here. That looks pretty bloody good. That looks pretty bloody good, lads. That could be very bloody tasty. I'm going to leave the power off so I can come back up my own elevator shaft. And this time, you idiots, grab, where are you? The money. Take the money with you. There's a vendor right here. Are you working? Never actually checked your way through? No, you're not. That could have been a lifesaver. Just next door. Could have saved me so much time. Gotta go fast, Bobby. Gotta go really bloody fast. Straight in, right to the steps. Up and over. You. All three of you. Nothing else you actually need, do I? Well, I'm actually already here. Health bar. Health bar was the other one that I wanted to grab. Nice. Cheers, Bob. I was only here to hit your vendo and... Oh! Completely stacked my shit trying to get out. Oh my god. I am so bad under pressure. When the pressure's on, I have to get it in the hole. Clearly, I can't manage it. We're good. We're here. We've got 2.5 hours before it all kicks off. So I had bags of time. Never in doubt. Bags of time. Didn't even worry for a moment. What I am thinking though, coming back, I was just trying to think of what I might have been forgetting. I haven't done anything to account for pigeons or any sort of flying enemies. And now that I'm at the top of the tower, there's no spikes or anything here, and I don't want them to break my apiary. But through all that effort to try and protect my little bee friends, I can't have them getting pecked up and eaten by vultures. So actually, while I'm already thinking about it, wood spikes. Let's go like 12 of you. I suppose I'm gonna use most of my wood, but so be it. I can put them just at like the top of the elevator shaft up there. And hopefully that'll get him. Just gotta make sure the bees are okay. So that goes down to the stairwell, so that's not what I need to be protecting, although I don't love that there's just a big open gap here. Let's go straight to conch, actually. 2 concrete blocks. When you're done with that, make me another 10, actually. That could be part of my horde-based defenses in case something breaks, put down a block nice and quickly and not have to upgrade it. So that's fine. But this is the elevator shaft. This is where I really don't want them fighting me and where I'm going to be fighting for most of the time. So if I just put some spikes on top of you, is that going to be enough? Damn, I tried to clamber up the lights. Is that going to be enough for me to be protected? If I just put some spikes in like this? Do I even need all 12? Maybe just the 9 will do. And then with the extra 3, you know what I'll do? Know what I'll do, just in case? We'll go like this. Protect the apiary. I'm loading myself up with all the food and stuff that I need to. Chuck in a cheeky meat stew. How much is that going to give? It gives me 64. I think the same as the hobo stew. Yeah, I'll chuck an extra one. Why not? You got to be smelling anyway. Go sit in the bath and eat your stew. Turn yourself into a woodle stew in there. Got plenty of glass jars that I've got to refill and at least get them on the cook before the horde gets here. An hour to go. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I think I'm pretty good and done a pretty good job of ticking all the boxes. We won't know. We won't know until the red moon rises, and I guarantee you I will have forgotten something, and only then will I remember. So how do they end up? Got my AP rounds, got my stacks of 9mm, got some hollow points, some high power 9mm as well. Got an SMG I'm not going to bother running with. I've got the ammo for the rifle. I need repair kits, actually. Definitely need to make sure I have those ripe and ready. You can go there. I need my medical stuff. Bunch of first aid stuff will also come in handy. You go away. You can go there. You can sit there. Vitamins need to go in too. You can get shoved in right at the start. I'm going to need a health bar just in case. Splints and steroids just in case, as long as I pass a cast. I don't think I need anything else in here urgently. I think I'm pretty good. What else do I have? Where's my bombs and shit? Grenades and pipe bombs. I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be, I'm pretty sure. So you, turn on you, you, turn on you as well, and chuck in a vitamin immediately to start with. I haven't closed those doors just in case. Everything here should be rocking and rolling. The light's on, so I know that the power's running well. Chuck in another vitamin, double up on you. And here comes the Horde. So I did grab my spare SMG. That's loaded with hollow points. I've got APs loaded in my regular SMG. Chuck in your learning elixir as well for triple drop on those. Here's the glass jar. Got a couple of bombs to go. All 3 of them. And some extra repair kits. I mean, if it's gonna work, this is gonna work, right? There's one. Hit you immediately. And you too. I mean, hey, if there's a target, put a bullet in it. But that's already such a good opportunity. Try one down. Light the second one. Try and get you stopped. Sounded like I did a little bit of damage there, but not nearly. Uh-oh, not nearly enough. Back to the SMG. I've got all my points in SMGs, not rifles. So the rifle didn't think it would last long, and it bloody didn't. But look at this. The hollow point ammo is doing wonders. As long as I don't do something silly here and keep an eye out for anyone who's armored, this should be the way to go, right? Electric fences doing great. Hit you, get you soggy, back down you go. Can I go another lot of explosives? Maybe light a fuse before you start pinging them. Good. Couple explosions, but didn't actually hit anyone. All right, the grenade bucket might not be working. I'm actually going to change tack here in a second. Go back to my AP rounds on my actual SMG. I was thinking maybe like changing my hollow points into this SMG instead of the other one and leaving the AP in my spare SMG because I really need that in emergencies. Because I mean, like, having just regular hollow points in this would be so much better, I think. Can you die? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Back yourself. Trust your guts and then just hose them from above because it's the most amount of damage I can possibly do with each one of these bullets on a soft target. Otherwise, I'm just wasting AP rounds. And I'm wasting too many rounds, not doing as much damage as possible. I think this is the better way to go. I hear a bird. Bonza, mate, got a skill point to spend. He's up there somewhere. Go and find one of the spikes and peck into that instead. Couple of soldier boys. It's going to be harder to kill those guys because they are armored. This is why I usually roll just like the regular ammo and not worry about it so much. Pull the pin. Get in the corner. Oh, bounced off. Oh! Oh! Stop! Stop! Oh, yep, okay, terrible idea. Turns out putting a hole in my base floor was a horrible idea. Idiot. Idiot. Holy shit, they got a clung to the ladder that was almost a disaster. That was almost all over. I'm gonna need some health. Gonna need some health. I did get myself a little bit fried. A couple of whites in them. They're coming real thick and real fast. G'day, Owls. How you bloody going? Chuck in one of the spare first aid bandos. Don't waste the ones in your hot bum. Okay, it's so hard to see. It's hard to see the crossbar. I have the sight on this one. I'll probably be using it way more often. But I think I actually get a damage bonus for aiming down the sights on 9mm weapons. I found that book for it a long time ago. Yeah, just the one was not ever firing from the hip. The peep sight's difficult, but this is nice and easy. That's why I got this thing. I think even the hollow point ammo still has the same chance of like insta-decapping zombies as the regular ammo does, or the AP. So even if I'm just shooting armored zombies in the face with this thing, it still has the same opportunity to pop them off, which I think means that this hollow point ammo might become way more valuable to me. You need to go. Got you hung up on the ladder before you even made it to the electric fences. That's all that I'm counting on. And really, as soon as I get to that point there, that's when I start thinking about closing the door. But unless I have to, I'll have to do that there while I'm reloading just to make doubly sure, because otherwise he would have gotten through. But yeah, like I can aim straight down that ladder and hit everyone down below. It'd be even better with AP ammo, but I don't have enough of that. Look at them all. There's so many coming up. And there might be a great opportunity just to go ham with the AP round straight down the ladder and clear them out like it's a bloody infestation. Oh, like bloody cockroaches under the fridge have all bloody gone. Bloody beautiful. I need to repair my SMG at some point soon though, because it is looking a little worse for wear. Let's go for some headshots. Don't be too wasteful with your ammo. Make it count. If they're there to shoot, just hit them. Trust yourself for once. I'm gonna go again. Pull the pin. Grab straight down the chute. Catch that. Oh. Catch that perfectly. Got stuck between him and the ladder. This actually works way better. They kind of hold it as they're coming up. That works fine. There you go. Pop all of that. And while you're thinking about that one, quick repair on my SMG. Got plenty of time. Bags of time. Pull the pin on another one. Kind of bend that throw. But I mean, like, the chute's so small that even if I miss it, as long as it's down there, it's going to do the job. The pipe bombs from earlier were garbage, but the grenades actually pretty good. Really annoyingly, I've got a ScoMo. He's got his head stuck between the rafters like he's a kid on a stairwell. And now he's blocking the rest of the zombies down below. It was acting like a bloody zombie human shield, taking all the damage for everyone else. Chuck you down. Can I catch up to it? Ping him on a little bit harder. Not quite. Not quite. The pipe bombs just aren't as good, but nor should they be. They're the lowest tier of explosives. I just kind of want to get rid of them, actually. Can I just like go like this then? Just line the chutes. Light the fuse on the last one. Catch that, would you? Enjoy the explosion, everyone. It didn't make it down. Damn it, there's pipe bombs at the bottom of the chute now I can't do anything about. Pull the pin on this one. Try and get around the rest of the zombies. All the way down. There we go. That got him. Much better. I'm half tempted to chuck like a 2 times or a 4 times scope or something onto the SMG. I like the reflex sight mod for it, but for something like this where they're all going to be in relatively the same spot, having some zoom on it, be able to see exactly where their heads are each time wouldn't be a terrible plan. Drop you down. Get your sat. Get ready for the next one. Only 540 XP out of that. Cop that one. Little bit better. Spot needs to go. Get you out of the way. As long as I get them like floppy though, they do get out of here nicely. I'm quickly running out of my hollow point ammo. I will need to change over to regulars soon, but using all these extras that I found means that I have a good amount still of my regular 9mm ammo for everyday applications. Copper down. ScoMo down soon. I do get lucky with a couple of those shots and decap them. Right, and using, it's like every 3rd shot, as long as I don't miss, every 3rd shot is even more powerful, does double damage. I'm taking full advantage of that. I've pulled the rifle back out so I can see what they're doing down there. And just wait for some juicy headshots here and there, like you. And like you too. Look, I may not have all the skill points in, but it still does a cracking job of cracking noggins. 10 past 2. And I've got them all on a platter like they're a nice wedge of sharp ched. Who doesn't love a piece of sharp ched? The only thing that makes this even like remotely difficult is just that they wobble their heads in some weird positions that you might not be expecting them to. You made it all the way up through the rifle fire. You think you've made it through. You think you got through the worst of it, then all you've got is electric fences and spitting SMGs. Unlucky. Just I thought I was coming down to join them there for a second. I think I'm standing on the ladder. Here, your head. Oh, that's a direwolf. That's a direwolf that just broke through the freaking walls. Okay. I mean, he's got paws, but he's still gonna try and get up here. I need you to die. I can barely even see you. That's where I need the bloody scope. There's direwolves down below. Things just got very interesting. Maybe that's what I should have saved my grenades for. Rather than just flinging them around all willy-nilly, I kind of forgot about the direwolves. Oops. That's what I should have saved them for, because they were in the bucket. They were in the bucket there, ready to play some fetch with some explosives. And all I can do is just feed them more zombies. It's not what they're hungry for. That's an infernal down there, too. Look at him with his glow bloody face. Coming all the way up. Get you dropped a little bit, but it's going to be worse and worse and worse. You're nice and slow, though, so you're keeping... There's the direwolf back. Keeping everyone behind you. Relatively at bay. I don't know if an infernal counts as a soft target or a hard target, so we're about to find out. Put a bunch of guns on bottom, go with the AP stuff then, if there's a whole line of them like that, shooting straight down the ladder. Is that an infernal dead? I'm not sure if he's moving anymore, but there's got to be some more in the queue, so just keep on firing. Where's that direwolf? He's hiding. 10 minutes till morning time. I'm going to have to turn off the power to go down there and find those direwolves. We'll just keep on sitting up here and using the worthless AP 762 ammo. Not going to use it for anything else. There's some dogs and things in the corner over there, but I can't... I've tried to shoot them a couple of times. It hasn't really super duper worked out for me. Like that. See, I think I'm hitting them, but they're not... Well, there we go. I got one of them. They weren't dying. I tried so many times. The warning chime's just gone off, so no more zombies are going to spawn. So clear out the ones that are coming for you. Then we can deal with the direwolf. He's going to be down there, and he might come with a red loot bag, and I'm hungry for loot. I want to try and do this before all of my perks wear off, so turn off you and turn off you. I've got AP rounds, but you know what? I'm going to load AP into you. I need the most amount of damage you can possibly do. This is when it actually matters. So down we go. Where is this direwolf hanging out? There's a bunch of loot bags and stuff down here for me too. He sounds like he's on a different floor. I still hear a lot of... Oh. G'day, buddy. Oh, I found him. Come on, show us nugget again. There you go. Perfect. I didn't quite get him dead. Jeez, he's got some friends in there too. I mean, that works. That works, I suppose. Good fucking God, you're a big boy. You've lost a lot of your limbs. Okay. Bunch of dogs in the corner as well. Drop all of you. Is that it? Are we done? There was a couple of... Good God, they were coming too. I'm not going to turn down the free rotten flesh that can be turned into food and farm plots. Which I guess is just food with extra steps. Take you. And take you as well. What's in the red loot bag? I've only got the one. Something good, pretty please. Nah, not bad. I'll come back and clear it all out later on. But just gonna chuck down a box just like you, so I can have all the inventory space I need to grab whatever loot is down here. Because what it's already... Oh my God, look at this. It's a ball pit. A ball pit of love and loot. That's what we like to see. It's already 5 a.m. It's gonna go nice and quickly. Vehicle books. Give me more of those. This is all the stuff that I got. I'm gonna have to go and get my shopping trolley to read all these books, but I did get... I saw it 6 vehicle books. Yes, please. All right, so it's gonna have to be the first thing I do in the morning, but that was a very successful little horde night. Did I get any more thermocore stuff? I'll have to look. Have a look tomorrow. Doesn't matter. I've already wasted so much of my morning. Tomorrow, though, if that's not enough vehicle books to get me across the line for the motorcycle upgrade, I think I'm gonna have to go and find like a cracker book, if like a cracker book HQ or something, and punch through there and really hedge all my bets on getting those vehicle books done, because that is my next major hurdle. I need something better to roam around the apocalypse with. But I'll have to come back and probably not get that next adventure done in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on whatever, and if I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.